Greetings. Welcome to Of Darkness and Light. My name is Quifera Nightingale. I've been exploring the truth of the nature of the Pythia from myth because it's really profound when you understand it like I do. Um, the Pythia is a body mythology. She's a channeler of the Earth's intelligence. She is innately a she. She's somebody who suffered the most and survived. It is woman. It is nature. And it has been suppressed from existence by Christian hierarchy. There are no doubt some myths which were written backwards on purpose, like the myth of Eden. Lilith and Samael, they're so bad, aren't they? Those gender incongruents. The myth makes sense when you make Lilith a male and Sammy a female. Samael is the masculine the world needs. So is Lilith for the feminine. And that is balance. Why is it balance? Because the scales need evening through alternative leadership. And Lilith and Samael would lead to balance with the power because they're the rare breed who hasn't had the reins. And if they did, they wouldn't become the evil with power. They would use it to make things right. How do I know that? It's pattern matching of myth, back and forward, from my own. It's research. Significant amounts of research in myth. In history, in science, in mysticism, in religion, in fiction not known as myth at all, to the silliest things. When I watch anything, when I look anywhere, I either see a warrior of heartful resilience, of body intelligence, standing up proudly in an insane world to do one sane thing at a time, rarest, and a sea of insanity lost to the truth of human nature entirely. It's gotten really bad since 2022. That's not a pleasant data point, is it? Somebody messed something up. People are awfully attached They were made complicit. They played a part in pharmaceutical American propaganda, battling propagandists. The goal, making money as best idiots could off a situation nobody was in control of. There's just a lot of idiots. There's no grand conspiracy. We can wake everyone up. And there's something really cool about timeless containers of love. You can feel them ahead. You can feel them inside, from behind. And when you don't think about the person in them, when you see them kind of blurred, and you look and focus on the energy around yourself and above you both, in that container you can barely imagine, but your pattern matching is supplying you. If you are a schizophrenic person with a neuroplastic window, I presume is the qualification. You can hold love in your heart from the future, which makes you into who you will be. If you get lost feeling back towards people of the past that have harmed you, do the same thing. Take the energy you miss from with them. Connect to that. Don't even connect to yourself there, because you are attached to them. Where you point your attention matters. What you say to yourself matters the most. The English we use is very important. I've been observing something scientifically. If you haven't been following here, I have genuine mathematical discoveries that are confirmed within a frameworks I developed intuitively, but then verified over and over again with entirely verified outside mathematics that are completely based in peer-reviewed mathematical literature. It's a synthesis of myth, because mythologers, myth makers, have been writing from their subconscious of the Pythias energy this whole time. No one's quite realized how bad it's gone. I believe three is a pretty cool number. I wanted to find community, and I didn't get it. My mind got really big and strange. beautiful and layered, and I was finding myself quite proud of holding it all and being very intelligent with it. But there's a part of my brain, the person I was, who is very damaged. It's all trauma in there. I can pull her out. It's never been a choice beyond me. It's creativity with my unique brain. Daphne's here, and she's tired, and she doesn't want to think at all. And it's that spot my science has told me is where the corpus callosum connects to the right hemisphere and a significant amount of processing happens. The very thing that has been tortured the most with my schizophrenia, which does not allow me to organize without panic, and has created a most dreadful situation where the state of Washington's overwhelming bureaucracy has prevented me from getting the help I need. And people listen to my words, no matter how much I display my disability. It doesn't matter. Too smart the rest of the time. Daphne's tired of this. Sometimes I need to let myself be Daphne, but I don't want to be, because Daphne's dead. And so I'm Echo. And Echo allows me to play in this space. She's not very happy. She's not all the way sane, because she's including that space in my mind where Daphne exists. But now I'm able to wield this part of my brain, and we're healing these two. Very slowly. And then there's Guevara. It's spatial. Guevara is who I am. I'm still in my disabled space. I'm just being very gracious with myself. And I'm refusing to think about and talk about the things I don't want to talk about. People choose these places to live in already. They just don't flux. And then there's Ophelia. I haven't let Ophelia out here. Because I'm protecting this space. Because this is the version of me. The teenage girl who was kind of tracking her growth as a transitioning trans woman within an adult male lady who was raising a child. It was the plan. It was just a bad plan. Except for the part where I had a child. Before I couldn't anymore. Which was beautiful. So it's kind of perfect, actually. Except for the whole world around me. the fact that's two of the most major life transitions you could have, and life transitions themselves are things that we have psychiatrists for because the world doesn't support them. The constructions of society do not allow for us to rest when we need to. So we're creating dysfunction for capitalism, and it's breaking people generationally to break their children, and it's creating a system full of people that are not supporting it with ingenuity any longer. And we've lost our heart and soul and spirit. Why don't we allow people to pursue the development of new spirituality openly? That's so taboo. Why haven't we fused science and shamanism? Why is parapsychology science sitting in a bubble? Why has no one else taken that and myth mapped as metaphor, written from people like me who speak from the body's intelligence, into a trace map to balance against science and mathematics as they exist, and to find everything comes right together and we have all the information we need? And every modern psychological disorder is not only a consequence of the way we live alone, it's making us insane to blame ourselves for it. Even if we don't put it that way, that's what the system is doing. What's wrong with you? You've got to go faster, dude. It's obvious. Everyone needs to slow down. Everyone. And then we'll be more efficient at supporting the system. There's nobody doing this right. It's coming. But somebody nobody saw has suffered the worst. And it's the not seeing. It's their intelligence fighting against it. It's their understanding of what was happening to them. And it's their inability to communicate with anyone in a way that their embodied cognition believed to be the natural human response, which is you see somebody making a show of shame this broad and loud, and you help that not happen because it's embarrassing for everyone. It's a woman in distress screaming in the street that nobody walked up to ever and said, "Honey, I need to give you a honey." The only thing she got was herself walking up to women and begging for help and them condescending her. It's disgusting. And the men just look at her like, she's weird. The ones I asked for help, the people I meet in public, they love me. I make hearts glow everywhere I go. And when someone projects bad energy at me, I don't do a damn thing. It goes through me. I don't even reflect it. I don't need to. That's where the real reflection lies. I'll take your bad energy, because there's no such thing as bad energy. That's a bad way of looking at it. It's just energy. Thanks. Schizophrenic people feel things. Everybody does. Schizophrenic people get tortured, hypersensitive. Somebody who's as smart as I am gets tortured, hypersensitive, and understands what's going on the whole time. Perchance, almost 2 years ago, started writing about all of this. Started working with psychiatrists after they called her bipolar. Started writing a mythology, which was like, hey, oh, wait, yeah, ooh. This is a schizophrenic main character. Okay, I'm not going to say it. It's Kundalini. It's the same thing. I knew the whole time. It's like I Kundalini opened myself. I'm getting a little crazy sometimes when I get manic and it's really stressful. I get delusional, but I keep pulling myself back out. And then I tried to go with capitalism until it broke me down with so much stress. I was so schizophrenic and my executive dysfunction was so lit up because my corpus callosum was so damaged, I couldn't do anything. I haven't filed taxes in 2 years. I can't manage my prescriptions. I can't even get the right help. I can't even figure it out. Because every time I look at the systems, it's just so stressful to my head. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just so stressed out because none of this makes sense. I'm just like, I'm really, really traumatized in my head. And the thing that's traumatizing me is this paperwork. Because I need hugs, dude. I don't need to fill out paperwork to have a communal response to the fact that I've been abused, disabled, and I need time to rest. And I had a daughter that got taken away from me even though I fought for her the whole time, and I started writing amazing fiction that just needs a little help. Got very frustrating and I made a fool of myself. But I was telling people the whole time, I'm not your fool. I'm not embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. And nobody hurt me. Because the people I need to break through to and have from the very beginning are highly intelligent. We live in a world where the highly intelligent people are surrounded by idiots who would presume that I'm not worth the person they're protecting's time. That's going to change very soon if it hasn't already. Because I found an energy that there's nothing wrong with me connecting to the person from my future. I've been trying to figure out who's my favorite. It's my favorite kind of love. It's the one where you were wrong about somebody at first. Because you were jealous. That's the best vibe. When you're like, oh yeah, no, that's not. That's not anything but me geeking about it. I'm going to stick a song in your head I remember when I heard this song the first time, I was like, this is too repetitive. Don't listen to this. It's going to get stuck in my head. I can't even imagine caring about getting something stuck in my head anymore. So I'll take the little blessings of having new ability to organize. It's weird. I have a tunnel vision. It's like I'm just living the Ted Lasso tadpole philosophy. It's been a function of surviving in my schizophrenia to release. There's nothing wrong with it.
Fuck you, 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 fuck you. I can list the ways in which you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck. Fuck you.
What are we gonna do here?
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I don't mean to be rude, but
we're gonna explore chaos theory. I haven't been doing new scientific additions to my synthesizing lately, but now I'm going to.
I can list the ways in which you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck. Sometimes I pretend like I don't know your name. Like, is it Charlie? Is it JP? Is it Blue? Don't ask me, I thought you knew. Trust me, there's no bottom to how low and petty I can go, but I've almost lost.
We're gonna explore strange attractors and fractals. That feels like a good click, dude. Oh. Strange attractors and fractals. The hidden, what is it? The hidden order in the Pythia whirlpool, right? Sometimes you just get stuck in the middle, and then you get that capital T, and then you're like, oh, wait. Am I just the universal direction myself now?
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
What are strange attractors?
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
They're stable patterns that emerge inside chaotic systems. Sometimes I think you do too, right? That's a hard thing for me. It's just a vibe, dude. It's a vibe. I've been searching for a vibe, dude. And it's the person who sees the patterns I do, at least going back. It starts with something like, I don't think as many people cried the night after they saw Hocus Pocus the first time. That the kitty cat turned back into a wolf. Right? That's just interesting. Okay, I'm gonna post that. Strange attractors and fractals reveal that the Pythia node is not a meaningless chaos. It is the brain engaging in sophisticated mathematical behavior. It's mathematical, dude. Slam a cow, dude. All right, see you later.